And we're live. Welcome, everybody to Mm, mm, mm. So good to be here on our YouTube channels. And by the way, like and follow both of us on YouTube for our mystical Monday musings because they are good.
That's
They're
right.
great. Okay, now that I've listed all the commercials from my days, it's possible. My name is Elias Patras. I'm an intuitive motivator and psychic medium, and here to be part of this goodness. And joined by my amazing co-host. We'll go that way. Oh, look, there we go, right there, right there.
There you are. Wonder Twins activate.
Form of a psychic medium.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, guys, we have issues, but that's okay. Laura, go ahead, tell them who you are.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, I'm Laura Worcester. I'm on the East Coast, and I'm so happy to connect with Elias on the West Coast. And I heard you had a fantastic weekend, Elias.
We did at Celebrate Your Life event, and everybody was just so sweet, and all the East Coast people, they have told me, "Oh, we've watched you and Laura together," and I said, "Well, thank you." And and one East Coast woman, she's like, "Elias, all you have to do is drop with your Chicago accent, drop the R. All you do is drop the R. It's Laura Worcester. You just drop the Worcester. You just drop the R. You don't even say it. We don't say it here on the East Coast."
That's right. And it's more like, it sounds like WUSS, wuss.
I know that like makes me nervous when I'm like,
it's so good.
like, and then in my head I'm like, Worcester.
I'll take that too.
Thank you. So anyway, guys, now that we got Laura's pronunciation correct, and for all your East Coast people, what's up? It was a great time. It was I have to tell you, Denise Lynn is so gracious and such a great, see, barking on the truth. Just a great opening ceremony from her. I got to drum, which was awesome, and I got to hold space, which was really, really cool. And I mean, all the speakers were amazing. Dougal opened up the ceremony, or not the ceremony, the opening, the first speaker. I can't even talk. The only problem that I was like, oh my God, I want to make sure I'm on time, because we didn't stay at the hotel. We drove 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back. So when it was my time to present a morning movement with meditation and stuff, I'm like, oh my God. And I said, could we not call it morning movement? Because that would be just a little bit weird.
I love it.
So I was like, come with me and you'll have a morning movement and a meditation.
So did it all come out well?
Here we are, guys, with Laura. She's taking her act on the road, everybody.
Okay.
So much fun. So Dougal was amazing, and it's a great person. And then and see, barking on the truth for Dougal. Thank you. And Lisa Williams and Redley Valentine, all talented. We missed you. Several of us missed you. So they're like, oh, please say hi to Laura. Please say hi to Laura. I'm like, I will. Thank you. So super, super sweet. So speaking of saying hello, let's say hello to everybody. And I hope you've all had a good morning movement. Arson and Jean.
We've really just
it's
started right off the bat.
Tina, hello. Diana, Gail, Dorothy, Delora. Hey, to Laura. Happy not so blue moon, not so blue, full fishy moon.
Still fishing.
Okay. Uh,
That 3 times fast.
yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Sharon.
Sharon.
Diana, I could only imagine how do you say water conversation would go. Water. It's water.
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 Water conservation.
Welcome. You're welcome to ask for a card pull. Yes, be specific as possible. How questions are better than the if or yes and no questions, and then followed by a poo-poo emoji. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Oh dear.
Today is a full moon, everybody. It is a full moon. It is in Aquarius, and it is really the taking things up full moon. Yes, barking on the truth. It's all good. No, it's okay. It's all good. Mine do it all the time. They're just in doggy daycare right now, so that's every Monday they get to go there. And here's an interesting thing. I pulled a card for the week, and this I'm using because it's a full moon. I'm using the Moonology Oracle decks by Yasmin Boland. Do you have these, Laura?
I don't, not yet. Do not
really
have
good.
yet.
These are really good. And here's what it says. A personal issue reaches resolution. Isn't that wonderful? Because for the full moon, everybody, for the full moon, and yes, it says full moon in Cancer. I wouldn't go with so much in this, but my interpretation, everybody, my interpretation. Here's the important thing. Laura and I both have talked about this. What do you get from this? The most important thing is, what do you get from this? So for me, it's a full moon. You're releasing during the full moon, and it is just important that you know that these things are going to be resolved. So excellent card. What did you get, Laura?
All right. So, excuse my barking dog.
You're good.
I'm pulling from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. This is one of my favorite decks. I love this deck. So, and Indy agrees. So,
Excellent.
this card is gorgeous. Wait till you see this one. Direction Guardian, choose your path. Look how beautiful.
Wow. Those are cool.
Direction Guardian. So choose your path. And so it's so that when I see this card comes up for me, okay, this is just what my interpretation of this card is that it's one thing to be open to all possibilities and all directions and all potentials, right? All possibilities. But it what this does remind us to do is to I recommend when people get this card is try to set some time aside every day, first thing in the morning, to decide what is it that you want from today, and put those three things in a row right off the bat. Is it peace? Is it cooperation? Is it success? And each day could be different, but make those like your focuses for the day, and then underneath all of that, it's like, how can you, in each of those steps, each of those things, and even if you don't have time, just go for one. Even just one is fine. What is it? What's a tangible step that you can do to go in that direction? So for example, say you're craving a lot more peace in your life. What's an actionable step? Put your dog in doggy daycare for the day, and then they'll have a good time. They'll have play with friends, and you'll be able to have some peaceful time to work with, do your work. Also, for you, if you don't have a fur baby in the house, it could be finding the time, carving out some time for meditation, carving out some time for a quick walk, so that you can just, with no devices, no nothing, just peace. So I would say. She's trying to break in. Oh my God. Anyway.
So wait, she's outside? She's outside
my door. So I'm gonna as soon as I finish this card. But anyways, you get my point with this card, right? So choose your path. What is your path today? Try to do up to 3 words. 1 word's great. Actionable step. And then if you find this, it does invite, say, for example, what you try invites peace into your life. Try to make it a regular thing for you and choose that to be your daily path. So I'm going to hand it over to you for 1 minute. I'm just going to go put her out.
Does she want to be
Right.
in the room with you?
Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see. Hold on. Come in here. Okay, you come sit. You gotta sit. You gotta sit.
Our readings today will be brought to you by.
Anyway, so she's right here. She might jump up and say hello. She's
That's
very
okay.
excited.
Oh, look how cute.
She's a good girl.
Is she part lab?
She is
Lab and German Shepherd?
German Shepherd, Border Collie. She just turned 1 this summer, so she's still a puppy.
She's ready.
She's very excited. Alrighty. So, do we have any questions? Yeah, people asking, "What, Mom? Why are you ignoring me?"
Please let me out. Let her in.
Yeah, I
Mom,
don't know.
you're ignoring me. You know,
Anyway,
your puppy just wants to
yeah,
be part of
she
the
wants to
party.
be part of the party. She's a
I say that 10 times fast. You know, your puppy just wants to be part of the party. Woo.
puppy party. Yeah.
I know. Truly, what a cutie. And
She's
here's the thing, guys. Think about it. Think about what our animals bring for us. They really bring that love, that support, unconditional love. And dogs, animal medicine for dogs are all about loyalty. So
Yeah.
think about it. If you were really vibrating on dog energy, not because she was barking, but if you really were vibrating on that, what do you need today? What do you need to let go of? And I'm going to put it this way. Who do you need to let go of that is not bringing you that loyalty, or ask for what you need?
Yeah.
Ask for what you need. Hey, Donna, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. And happy Monday, Rose. Thank you for being here. Leticia, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yes, she does look like a definite sweet puppy. Sweet puppy.
Good girl.
Anybody have a question? Especially today on a full moon. Really important, those full moons, all about releasing. And if you need to look something up, please look up full moon in Aquarius for 2024. It's fascinating. Love this, you two. Thanks, Healing Heart Medium Ginger Peric.
Ginger.
Visiting from Arizona. It's going to be 115. She has to go back to 115. It's only 69 here right now, degrees right now.
It's about what we have right now as well.
Yes. I'm flying today. Will the energy be too much? Which, yours, Ginger, or the people on yours or the people on the plane? Oh, hi, Jacob. So good to see you, my friend. What are some of the best ways to release during a full moon? Howl, like she's doing. Just howl.
Bark loud.
Bark at the moon. Bark at the moon, or howl, whichever you want to do. Ways to release. That's a really good question. What I like to do sometimes is I like to write things down on a piece of paper. And traditionally, if you're on a retreat that I do, we will have a fire ceremony where we actually throw what we want to release into the fire. You don't have to do that. You can rip it up, flush it down the toilet if you want, or you can actually safely get a little something and just burn it. Just burn it. And it's really good because the smoke goes up, and think about watching the smoke going up and those prayers going up to God, universe, whatever you want.
There's these things called flying wish paper.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Laura.
These are great. They have all different kinds, all different colors. These are great because it just has a nice little, I must be all out. I must have used them all. They're all gone. Anyways, but that's it. So yeah, so look for these. They come smaller ones, come bigger ones, and they're really great to have around for full moons. Anytime you need to release something, and they're fun.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Yeah. A lot of fun. And Jacob's like, woohoo! Gail has a question. Okay, Gail, where are you, Gail? Dun, 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 dun,
How can I unblock myself?
Yes.
All righty. Unblock yourself from what? I'm curious. Like, what does that mean? Um, Gosh, I wish we could talk to her in real time. How can I unblock myself? Are you talking about like success or from, do you feel like you're holding yourself back in some way? Is it all those things? I
Gabe,
found,
you want to come on live with us?
Gail, you want to come? Yeah, that'd be great. We can have a little conversation.
Come on. If you come on over, guess what? I'll give you a Dr. Pepper. Um, I was like, you know what? It's a t-shirt day today. It just has to be a t-shirt day today. Okay. Mental and physical.
Okay. All right. All right. So there's a couple of different things. And one of those things I know that Elias talks a lot about, and that's the self-talk and affirmations and things like that. Oh, there's a great way to, like, a lot of times with blocks, at least for me, what I find is a habit of how we talk to each other or how we talk ourselves through the day. Um, so when you find yourself like saying, for example, why can't I get out of my own way? Why do I feel like I'm so like I just can't move forward? Why can't I make a decision? Why? To maybe take from that an affirmation instead and work with those for a few days without beating yourself up for not moving forward just yet. Start turning the self-talk around. So, for example, every day I accomplish one thing on my to-do list. Every day I am successful at moving forward with one thing on my to-do list. There's something, just affirm that in some way. It doesn't have to be an elaborate affirmation. It doesn't have to be lofty goals either. Sometimes the most successful days I find for myself is when I can tick three things off my to-do list. And so mental and physical, yeah. Okay, so the mental, I would start there. Like Elias often talks about with affirmations. Elias, do you want to address anything with the mental part of it?
Yeah. So the unblocking part, as Laura's saying, think about this way. I'm moving through it. Because when you're unblocking, sometimes when you use that terminology of unblocking, you're like, it's like, what are you doing? Think about I I have the strength to move through this issue and all the lessons that come through that, because that's like, to me, it's I almost want to say it's a gentle way for the mind to experience the shift, if you will.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And when we use the word block too, like what comes to mind? What is some visuals that come to mind when you say I feel so blocked? Like I see concrete cinder blocks. I see like piles of rocks around, and that visual, I mean, imagine when you're trying to move forward that visual does not help. So with grace and ease, I get through my day and I get what I need done. Things like that. Try to use visuals with that sound like flow of water rather than blocks and things like that might be in front of you. I'm a very visual person, and I'm also a very a lot of audio. The way the words that I use has a lot to do with the visualizations that I see. So try not to use the word I'm so blocked or anything like that. Try to use different things like I flow with ease through my day. And then just using that, you'll just start finding that you're making different choices. It's all about when you use certain words and affirmations, you start to make different choices. That's the main reason why we do affirmations. It's to help us to set the foundation for making different choices. The physical part, do you want to address the physical part, Elias?
Yeah, so the physical part is something when you're thinking about a block, where are you feeling it? So here's the thing. Leticia is writing a bunch of stuff about asking for prayer and guidance, whether you call God, universe, or spirit. please know that everybody has their own feeling. I'm comfortable with God, but generally, we don't want to offend anybody or trigger anybody, so we want to say God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to say. But think about, I am asking for guidance, and it's showing up in my body some way to be like hey, I've got a headache, yes, and I've got a backache, yes. Are you understanding what that means? Where do you need to be maybe more open in the mind, or where do you need more support in the back? Each body part means something specifically. So
Mhm.
really think about, there's a great book I'm going to show you guys. Actually, two books. Um, and the one is this one. I don't know if you have this one, Laura. The Secret Language of Your Body.
I don't. No.
Really good book. Really
Okay.
good book. And I
Good.
don't know what happened. I just bent a page, but it's really good. This, and then also, I'm going to show you, of course, Louise Hay's book
Heal
is
your life.
amazing. You know, I gave mine away, so I have to go get it again.
I've given mine away a few times too.
And this book, Metaphysical Anatomy, Your Body is Talking, Are You Listening?
Mhm.
It's quite a big book, everybody.
Yeah.
And this is a good book as well. So
Mhm.
I would say listen to what your body is telling you. It is a message. It is a way of saying, hey, pay attention.
Mhm. And that's a good thing too, especially if you have an ache or a pain or something, and of course get that checked out by your doctor. Yeah, and you make sure you cover all those bases. But the energetic part of it would be, I would ask, why is this showing up now? What is it in my life that this is trying to bring attention to? A lot of times back pain can indicate a feeling of lack of support, or a fear of financial issues and things like that. Any kind of first chakra type of focuses in your life. So ask when you're having pains or struggles with physically, or dogs. Ask and just trust what you feel that comes up first, and then it's like, while you're addressing it with your doctor, what are some changes that you can make in your life, to to my ears ringing. She's so loud. What can you do to address things energetically at the same time? So
Exactly. Diana says, my youngest daughter and I are working on communication and teamwork as we transition in a few new ways. Can you pull a card for us? Sure.
Okay, yes.
Okay, let's see. Thanks, Delora, for posting those. Patience is all about allowing, just let go of expectations and you can be surprised. Excellent. Thank you for posting that. Okay. So, okay. So let's see here. I'm going to flip a card and oops. Well, it's a flipper. It's a jumper. So here we go. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay. So, okay, let me do this. Here we go. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. It's time to release negativity. So think about it that way. Think about, let me put up Dana's, where are you, Diana. Sorry, Diana. It's time to release it. So think about this. As you're letting go of stuff that no longer serves you, perfect day for the full moon to do that. This is going to bring the two of you closer, right? I'll bring it closer. What do you got, Laura?
I have, okay, let me just see. Actually, I feel like I need to choose a different card. Okay. All right. So, disruption card. This is not a bad card. Do not worry about this. Okay. Oftentimes when this card comes up, what this means to me is to let things go the way that they're meant to go. The old ways of doing things, it's okay to let those go. So maybe there's, the way that you two have interacted before, the way that you have seen each other or regarded each other in your interactions and communication, that perhaps it's no longer working. You don't say how old your daughter is. I'm curious if she is a very young adult, or heading that way, or there's a sense of independence that's trying to be forged here from her side, or is there something here that I just feel like there's a new way of doing things? Oh, she's 9. Oh, okay. Already. Yeah. So that could be where we're going here, especially coming into the preteen ages. Um, it's really hard, especially if she's your youngest, and I understand that as a mom of 2, that letting go of their the way that you used to talk with them, the way you used to communicate with them. And she may be wanting to be more regarded like with your older siblings, perhaps to communicate with her the same way that you can communicate with older siblings. She may be looking at that thinking, why aren't you communicating me in the same way? Because I'm the youngest one, you know. And so it could just be letting go of the old way of doing things. And of course, she's still 9. I get it. I have a 9-year-old granddaughter. They're still kids. So you do have to regard them that way. But you know what I'm saying? I hope you know what that means, or what I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Elias, what do you have? Anything else you want to add to that?
And the funny thing is that when the cards fell, another card fell, and it's a time for healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is exactly what Laura was saying. So,
Mhm.
and I could focus a little bit more because it was like 3 things happening at once. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Same here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's hard with kids. I get it. It's like they want their independence, and of course, if they have older siblings, they're going to be wanting to be treated the same way. So there's ways to bridge that gap a little bit. So
Diana says, thank you. I got a lot from both of the cards today.
great.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. Other questions that you guys, can I do this? Can I, sometimes I have a big mouth, everybody. Y'all know that. And sometimes I surprise Laura with stuff. Here's a surprise, everybody.
Case in point.
Are you enjoying our lives, you guys? Are you enjoying the stuff that we do for you guys? Because this is really about community. It's really about connecting. It's really about bridging the gap to make things easier, that you all know that, yes, you all can pick a card for yourselves. Yes, you all can do it. We're providing ways of helping and sharing with you ways of understanding, and I'm hearing a lot of things as I'm talking, understanding and giving different opportunities for you to see ways that we operate and how you can get your own answers. I don't know where that was coming from, but that was like a lot. So
Good to me.
yes, your banter is continuing. Thanks, Ginger. I love the energy of the two of you. So much good information. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, you have a great dynamic. It lifts my bibs by tuning in.
I've never heard that term before. It lifts my bibs.
Are you wearing some sort of like, little bib? You're like, woo! Something.
Love it. I'm going to use that today. I'm going to have to use that in sentence today. Vibes. Okay.
Okay. And on the full moon in the middle of the day. Yes. See? Excellent.
Love it.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I have a question. How's this?
Here we go.
We always talk about releasing for a new moon, for a full moon. What would you say, Laura, is like if someone says, I don't know, I always write down, because this would be me, I always write down, I release what for my highest good, what no longer serves me.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for several years now.
Mhm.
um, and trusting that the answer will come through. What happens if I want a sign? How would I get a sign besides using the cards? What other
Mhm.
sign would I ask for? Asking for a friend.
And so a sign of like what you should be asking for, or a sign that it's moving in that direction after
Um,
asking for that?
both, both.
Okay. I would kind of use the same thing like I addressed at the beginning of the call, of the beginning of this broadcast. Rather than asking for a sign maybe, but asking, okay, what does my spirit need today? And then trusting what comes up first. So say for example, I'll use the same example of peace. Maybe you're struggling with bringing peace into your life. Um, you might want to set the affirmation or set that intention for the full moon. I invite all that does not bring, I release all that does not contribute to my peace, and I welcome in peace. Something like that. So that would, I think when we listen to our spirit, it knows what we need, right? As far as like, so that's one way of putting it into a affirmation for the full moon. Um, with signs too, I mean, you could also just set up a sign with spirit and say, okay, what do I need to set for intentions for full moon this week or whatever? And you can, you know, set up signs for spirit, like show me a cardinal, show me a ladybug, or show me, and they don't have to be like a live ladybug or a cardinal flying through your yard. They can show up in other ways. Like, for example, if your sign is a cardinal and I showed this today, you go, oh my gosh, there's my cardinal. So it's great to have that. And I like threes. I like the sign of threes. So if cardinal is one of my signs, so oftentimes it will show up in many different ways, in unexpected ways, throughout my day. So anytime I see three of them, I know that I'm on the right track. So,
Yep.
okay.
Agreed. Agreed. RD has a question here. She said
Hmm.
that he or she, thank you. Looking for career advice. I've been job searching for months now in a competitive industry,
Oh,
hoping to break through. Okay.
okay. Alrighty. Okay. So let's look at that. All
Bye,
right.
Joy. Thanks for coming here. See you soon.
All right. Happy packing, Joy.
Happy Pack. Okay, let's see. Um, career advice. Career advice.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Rob. Okay, Rob. Thank you. I was going to ask you, I wanted to know what your first name was. Public relations. Interesting. Already. What I'm getting here is there's something here about having your own practice with this, your own business, your own consultant. I'm assuming maybe you're going in that direction already, but there's something here about consulting with the work that you do. And I don't know how long you've been in this work, but you could teach this as well. So there's not only teaching people how to do this for themselves, because there's always going to be people who want to do it themselves, but they just need guidance, and they may not hire somebody, but they might hire you to teach them how to do it. So that's another stream of income that you could have, but also being the kind of person who could be there for when someone just wants to hand over that task to somebody. So I kind of see you being more of a consultant basis. Are you picking? You're nodding, Elias.
I'm nodding like to all of it because as I shuffled three cards pulled off, I was just, like, whoop, all right, here's a good one. And interesting, this almost makes like a sentence. Your
Yeah.
hard work is paying off, adjustments are required, and expect powerful change. So look at all that. Rob,
Mhm.
you're doing some good stuff. You're doing some good stuff. Sometimes as we're in it, we don't get to see what we're doing or what is moving forward for us. But like Laura was saying, it is like, to me, I kept on hearing entrepreneurship and teaching. So
Mhm.
Laura's right on point with that.
So there's a couple of different directions you can go in. There's two different types of clients.
Yeah.
So
Amazing. More than I could have asked for. I've been seeing lots of great signs. Appreciate you both. Thank you.
you're welcome, Rob. You're welcome.
Excellent.
Good luck with that.
Yes. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. Laura,
Yeah,
We've been on for 35 minutes.
that's crazy.
It goes so fast. It goes so
Half
fast.
of that was dog barking. I'm so sorry, people.
All good. It's
Sorry.
all good. Um, and I want to, oh gosh, here we go. And I just want to tell you guys, um, you know, all you have to go is to Laura Wusta, pagoda.com. And all you have to do is go to .com, and she's got several things coming up.
Yeah,
So many things coming up, and they're really amazing. You do amazing work, Laura, really,
you
truly.
too. You too.
Um, thank you. September 27th, she has an evening of mediumship and spirit art that is going to be in Massachusetts, not in Methuen, as I'd like to say, but it's going to be in Cushing Memorial Hall. That's
And you're in
exciting.
Norwell. It's on the South
Oh,
Shore. So
on the South Shore, right?
yeah.
And then where two worlds meet. That is with the journey within. That's awesome. And then you're doing something with. Why do I know Chrissy Masterson?
She's lovely. She's a medium from New Hampshire. Excuse me. And this is my voice all of a sudden.
Yes, down in Massachusetts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll be at Methuen.
Um, and and if you can't travel to see Laura, please know that you can go to her website, book a session with her. You can also visit her on her podcast, The Intuitive Life. It is on Mind, Body, Spirit FM. You can also pop over and say hello to me on the same Mind, Body, Spirit FM. And really, truly, guys, when you like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, it helps. It helps. I'm coming, Laura. You are.
Yay.
Is there news that you need to share with us? Diana wants to know, do you have a spirit art class online?
I don't, but check out Joseph Scheel, wonderful spirit artist. He is fantastic. He's one of the people I'll be working with alongside. I don't do spirit art. I work with people who do spirit art. And he's one of the people I'll be working with in New Jersey in October. So yeah, check out Joseph Scheel, Shiel.
Yeah, very, very, very cool.
Mhm.
And Laura, is that something that you have to share? You have to share. Are you moving? What are you moving? What are you doing? What's happening?
I was wondering.
Yes. I'm manifesting. Interviews are currently happening. All right.
Fantastic. Yay.
You on the east. The whole time my head's tingling, Delora. Whole top of the head. I have to like itch my scalp now. It's really, really good. Okay. And Kelly, thank you for joining us. But Kelly, come join us next Monday when we're going to be live once again next Monday at the same time, the same bat channel, the same bat frequency. Hopefully, it's still this. Anything else going on, Laura?
That's it. I have a manifesting class coming up on September 23rd. I don't think the registration's up yet. It should be up shortly. Soulful manifesting. And it's not like the secret type of manifesting, like things. This is a little bit of a slightly different approach. So check it out. It's only $10.
$10 September. Come on, such a deal, such a savings, guys. Really good. September.
Registrations will be open soon for that. So
good. Excellent. And on August, it's interesting. And on August 22nd, because yours is September, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because now I remember it. August 22nd, I have a free class. It's called Unlock Your Psychic Senses. It's just a free intro class, a little bit about the clairs, not the eclair, but every other clair. So that would be funny if I just said, unlock your psychic senses. And today we're going to learn how to put the custard inside the pastry. So let's come on over and join us. And again, please like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on bodymindspirit.fm. And you guys, we really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Everyone.
I've done private sessions with Laura. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You can email me, elias@eliaspatris.com. You could also check on the website, eliaspatris.com. And I will tell you this, guys, crossing our fingers, in, I'm guessing from what's happening so far, in less than 2 months, my new book will be out, Changing the FU into Thank You, How to Flip the Script and See the Gift. So I'll let you know more about that, and you guys will be the first ones to know, amongst the first ones to know. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. I'm not going to pretend to freeze like I normally do because my neck hurts today. So I'll talk to you. Talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Be
Have a
well.
good week, everyone. Bye.